Hello everyone and welcome to Hearts Are Blazing Season 1 Episode 1. This is going to be our first weekly seasonal event. Wait, let me get a little freak on the screen. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. You know, I was a little bit worried going into this, but you guys have definitely come through. We have a ridiculously stacked bracket this weekend, so, you know, massive shout outs and thank you for the support. Next week, I think I might be trialing starting brackets on StartGG just because the discoverability is better. And I've had some good experiences with the beginning of 2xKO on StartGG. Aside from that, though, you know, make sure to show love to the Matcherino using the command !Matcherino, or if you need to look at the bracket, !bracket. Yeah, I'm your host, and I'll be popping in every now and then, but in the meantime, you're going to be taken care of by Asura and Falcon commentary.
Hello. What's good, everyone? Ready to get things kicked off with Hearts Are Blazing?
Right. First time that we have come together for something like this. Obviously, we were here last week for the launch party tournament that was won by Yamini, I believe. And if we are, if you're back here again, welcome to Season 1, Episode 1. As Che has introduced us to you guys, my name is Asura on commentary here with Falk. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Again, stacked bracket, right? A lot of heavy hitters from a lot of different games, and a lot of people that have claimed souls and results in 2xKO. And there has been so much to talk about over the last couple of weeks. Again, if you are in the EU scene, there are tournaments happening every single week, as you can see above, previous results and everything as well. But yeah, Falk, man, how you feeling, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm stoked to get into all of this because this is actually my first time commentating for 2xKO.
Oh, yeah.
And I have honestly just been on the game religiously pretty much every single day like since it's been available, and looking over at this bracket as well, we're seeing some familiar names that we had to talk about before we actually kick things off. A lot of hard hitters over here in this bracket. It's absolutely stacked. We got a lot of people in it, so we just have a hell of an evening on our hands, really.
Absolutely. I mean, let's talk about some of these names, right? You've got so many big names, and we've been gassing it up so much. And if you're just coming in here and you're new here, obviously, feel free to support the channel. Feel free to support every single event as much as you possibly can that these guys do over here at Hearts Are Blazing, because they tend to be very, very good tournaments. So let's talk a little bit more about these names. Obviously, we have Xando, Rotten Soul, Yamini, who won last week's tournament, as aforementioned. There are a couple regulars here like Hiroshino, Full Metal Fury, Mystic Smash as well has decided to enter the bracket. Obviously top 8 at UFA, most notable result in 2xKO at the minute, and obviously winning back-to-back some brackets here and there as well. Taking a look at the bracket, obviously Wati Moha, Noka, Inkler, who's gotten several top 8s at online events, second I believe in EU when it comes to UMVC3. Just this is gonna be a bloodbath, man.
And it's really cool because we're seeing players from loads of different titles as well. Like everyone's kind of just converging, and then we're seeing this really grand competition from all these heavy hitters from loads of different games experiences that are all just coming together because everyone's playing 2xKO. And it's just that kind of game. And like it's been awesome just seeing how many events are going on, whether it's online, whether it's offline. I know you guys had one over the weekend, didn't you? That just passed as well, but pretty much just how much is actually available for people to take part in. It's
Yeah, no, it's brilliant, and I think we're in that honeymoon phase of the game at the minute, but everybody seems to be enjoying that quite a bit. At the moment, however, we have our very first game of the stream, Xando versus Rotten Soul here, obviously winners round 1. That Jinx Vi combo going up against the Darius and Vi. I mean, we've been seeing quite a lot of Vi recently, though. I don't know. Character seems to be incredibly strong. Double Electrics already being popped out here, folks.
He's a very, very impressive character by nature. But over here, we're seeing the switch over into Jinx. Just a double stomp in the knockdown. And the parry going to completely stop the meaty attempt. Good team, right? We've got Darius Vi with double down as well on Xando with Jinx and Vi, but energy between those two pretty interesting. Whereas Darius Vi is going to blow you up for a single thing. Speaking of blowing you up, the beam going to completely eliminate Rotten Soul's Vi. Even Darius is the only one left, but he does have Fury.
Does have Fury indeed, and Darius, again, known for his long-range normals and specials, much less, his damage. Obviously, Bleed can contribute to a lot of chip here, and we're going to pop the Fury almost immediately. right into the corner here once again. Empty jump here from the Vi, and Xando looking to try and mix up their approach here. Very nice. Looking for the air grab though. Again, no one was home, but switches that Jinx now, and again, full super all the way through. Fury playing a massive factor into it, and this Darius is holding on to dear life.
And that was peak stuff from Xando right there. Knew the rocket was coming in, some of them just dashing through, creating that cross-up situation, and we're just switching over the DHC into Jinx. I don't think this is enough. Oh, it is enough. You know what? I stand corrected. Xando closing out the first round for himself.
One thing we'll always learn, I think, about the closed beta 2x KO is that a lot of characters are very, very strong. So there are going to be many moments where we're like, that shouldn't kill, but it does, and it's honestly interesting. Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, Jinx combos. It's the held grab straight into the dented blows in the corner. Well, like that, it forces out the little tech situation, so just throwing out the 6-frame jab to keep them in check. Xando completely eliminating Rotten Soul's Vi.
Oh my god.
Here. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but I love it.
Little to no issues whatsoever. Throwing out Clapper as well, just to give himself a little bit of time to just mix up whatever they were doing in the corner there. Great push block here though from Xando to start themselves off. The Rotten Soul in the corner doesn't know what to do. It's going to be a very dangerous scenario. Tag launcher, and once again that Jinx in the corner. We've seen it work out so many times. Party Popper going to come out here as well. A ton of damage, and Fury forget that though. Crater Maker, the infamous level 1 here from the Vi. More than enough, and we're going to go right back into it. And then double down, playing into that factor there.
That is disgusting. In the best way possible. What? I mean, honestly, fighting your way out of the corner, I think even if it didn't kill, it's just fighting your way out of the corner against Vi in general. Stuff, especially when you have to deal with the Jinx assist, you're going straight into game number 2. Xando finding a hit.
Elaborate out of the corner here for Rotten Soul, who's trying to get a space, but again now has been pushed all the way back to the corner here, and once more Bionic Arm is going to catch the burst, actually, believe it or not. Break not going to be able to go through all too well. Party Pop is going to go out, but it doesn't actually do all too much damage. Again, Darius was able to fall out of it, but the active character Vi did take a tiny bit of damage, as we did see throughout that super.
Take a little bit of damage. In that jam session into the straight beam,
wow.
Extended grab. Such a cool conversion.
Wow.
A run goal. I think that just might be over.
Yeah,
the Bionic Arm. Yeah, that's it. I guess good thing is Rotten Soul got Xando off the break. So, you know, going into this, the next round, they don't have that resource available.
That is true. That is very, very true. Again, I'm going to extend this combo very nicely. Tiger Launcher here once again, and this is where that Jinx really loves to be in that corner. Going to back throw here, instead says, nah, you know what? We're going to set the condition here. I'm going to be in the corner, but the get-up attack is going to nullify Vi a little bit. It's going to push her back a bit. The sisters have no chance, no choice but to pull back.
It definitely gave Rotten Soul a bit of breathing room, right? Like, just to be able to rip themselves out of the corner, go back to neutral. That was a great parry right there. Doesn't get a follow-up, but gets a clean jump in. Is going to turn this into a lot more damage as well. We are going to see the super, and I assume they're going to double down into Darius as well for the kill.
Yeah.
Not enough just yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't kill. That didn't kill.
Yeah.
But
you know what, dash up parry?
Yeah. Oh! Speaking of parries.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Foot dive down as well. We're going to ricochet off of it. Zap into the handshake tag as well. Going to condition the blocking here. Brilliant stuff. Once again, test the defense here in the corner. Level 3 is going to do it there for sure. And Rotten Soul down to just one character and a dream.
The Dream's going to have to do a lot of wonders for them right now. Break available on the side of Xando. Vi with just a sliver of life left.
Clapper being set up here as well, just to get a little bit of that chip damage. Zap's got to do it. It's going to do it. Such a good level 1. It's such a good super.
Really is. Explosive performance indeed. Xando really opening things off with a 2-0 in a what looked to be a very impressive fashion. That looked very tough to fight against.
Obviously, I think Vi and Jinx complement each other really well. You've got characters who arguably can cover each other's weaknesses. Obviously, Vi safe to say, loves to be up in your face, right? Obviously loves that whole brawler style. It's her whole thing. And obviously Jinx can accommodate a little bit more of her weaknesses via obviously being that zoner and whatnot. But you can choose to play Jinx in a way that is also very oppressive. And once you do that, you have a combination of a very hyper-aggressive team. And when you put the sisters together in that sort of scenario, you've seen what happens in the corner, right? The mix is insane. You got to work around so many different things, and Jinx obviously setting up with Clapper and various other different tools has to then obviously overwhelm your opponent. There's not much you can do to react aside from probably just hold the block string or obviously go for the get up attack or the break. But yeah, it is just a very overbearing team to sort of deal with, and Jinx and Vi work with each other like, you know, bread and butter. So.
Yeah, and that was some of the best usage I've seen for Double Down as well. Like really just making the most out of that, because I didn't realize you could do the poppers and then just tag in the Vi and then go in for the super and then just double down off of that as well. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, and I love what I'm seeing. But it was a really great way to start things off, really.
Absolutely. Very solid stuff. And I think we're going to get another really good player here coming up next. We've got Inkler versus Peepo Hold set to come up. Obviously, that is still our winners at round 1 that is going to be streamed up next. So yeah, we're probably going to expect to see quite a lot of experience. Inkler obviously playing a very strong team in his own right. And he's been playing quite a lot recently. Obviously, Vi Darius for a while now. And again, we saw that team just a couple moments ago. We'll see obviously how Inkler is going to try and basically make that sort of different in his own gameplay moving into this next match, but should be interesting to see. People Hold I don't have too much information on, so if somebody does, then fair enough. But again, we should be expecting to see some pretty hyper aggressive stuff from a team like that. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the damage is actually crazy between Vi and Darius as well. But something I've noticed is more, I think maybe in like the past week or so, I've been seeing a lot more Darius pop up. I think when the playtest started, like he was actually one of the least picked characters from what I had seen, whether I was watching someone stream, whether I was playing myself. And then he's just sort of resurfaced out of nowhere. It's sort of like everyone just thought to themselves, you know what? He was never bad. But we're seeing some really cool, really dirty stuff as well, like his shoulder tackle assist. Is doing wonders, and when you pair that with Vi's ability to just go straight through you, create really uncomfortable sandwich situations, it's honestly just dirty, and I love seeing that kind of stuff. I just want to see the kind of things that players find, and just how crazy the offense can get. I
think it's interesting, right? Because the meta is developing. Obviously, the game's just come out, but characters like Darius and Illaoi have been seeing a lot more representation these days. And at first, as you said before, characters like those we don't see a lot of, but there's always been such hidden potential with characters like that. And another character I'll bring up is Ahri, who we don't see a lot of, but I have a feeling that characters like that, when they do get explored, we'll see a lot more of them eventually in the future. And 2xKO, from what it seems like power creep wise, it does feel like there is a significant gap between Yasuo and a couple other characters, and then obviously the rest of the cast. But that being said, we aren't exactly there with the meta yet, right? And it's really cool to see characters like Darius, Illaoi, Jinx, Echo start to really come out a lot more, and we're seeing a lot more of those consistently. Because we've been seeing a lot of Yasuo. Yasuo has dominated that top 8 for a while now. Actually, at the start, it was Blitzcrank, and now we're seeing less of Blitz, and we're seeing more of other characters. So it's really enjoyable to see how everybody's been able to sort of mix and match and do a bunch of other things as well with a ton of these characters. I'm interested to see what kind of stuff people bring to the table today, if we'll see Illaoi or something in the future. But yeah, we'll see, man.
Yeah, man, it's awesome stuff. And I just love the fact that there's so much to explore in the game anyway. When you create these wacky team combinations that you don't really see much of, like I don't see like Ahri Blitzcrank, for example. Practically just not something I've ever seen, I think. But maybe someone finds something really dirty with it, finds a way to legitimize it, and then it really just opens our eyes to kind of the possibilities that exist in the game. And it is still, it's still early days. We're not even in early access yet. Gonna come up very soon, just around the corner, actually, isn't it? It's in a couple
October
weeks.
7th, I believe, is when it's happening. So that's going to be exciting. and I'm very, very excited to see kind of how that goes, sort of moving forward. Especially now that we'll have a lot more people playing the game. It should be good. Oh.
Alright, apologies for the delay. We just had a player, you know, classic, not turning up for stream. This time it was Inkler, unfortunately, so hopefully that bum gets himself out of bed or whatever and is ready for the next match. But we're going to be moving over to Kuriten and Joantum. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Don't crucify me, chat. But yeah, should be a good match anyway.
Oh, well, it's to be expected when it comes to online events, I suppose. Stuff like this does happen.
It just happens. It's the classic, isn't it? It's the classic. It always has been. It always will be.
Yes, yeah. There's just nothing we can do. People either sitting in bed, they just forget that they have a bracket to go to. So I hope Inkler does show up later down the line. But I believe we are getting our next match in just a moment. Is it Juanton or is it Juanton? I gotta know. Like,
yeah, we need clarification on this so we don't butcher your name and then just.
Oh, is it? Oh wait, no, because it's not J-U-A. It's Joantum and Kuritan. Okay, all right. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Kuritan. Yeah. All right. Well, here we go now. Both players going for their team. We've got obviously one team playing in with the Jinx and Echo. And Jinx and Ari. Okay.
Yeah, she mixed with the hair color, didn't she?
Yeah, I got mixed. I almost very much said Vi. You know, but it's all good. It's the color mix, man. I'm getting hit with it. Zap almost immediately is a response there from Joantum to get out of the corner there by Kuritan. Again, pressure was more than enough for them in that space, and unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. And we switched over to Potential Woman over here, who's doing a ton of damage right now.
Potential.
You can blame Jay for that.
Yeah, he's still in my flow. That's exactly what I call it.
Seeing some interesting stuff. The overhead gonna connect. Miniguns not so much. We're seeing Schwantum fighting their way back. I imagine this is just gonna be chaotic neutral. If anything, we're gonna be seeing a lot of projectiles from Echo, from Jinx, and from Ari. That's a clean hit confirmed though. And this into more damage. Gonna tag in the Jinx.
This is where this team is bound to shine. Sorry, yeah.
Oh my! You know what? The jump heavy and just completely returns to sender. The beam not enough to kill. Very, very close to it, and chip damage over here is going to secure that. It was really smart to use the Ari assist at the bottom just to check that space too.
Yeah, you want to make sure that when you want to catch whoever's falling down there, and again, not giving them the opportunity to attack. Pushing the air. Foxfire again on the ground was perfect, but oh my god. Minigun chip damage. Unbelievable stuff there from Kuritan.
That was a mallet and a dream.
Ooh.
Again,
round start Zap. Interesting. Was it worth burning the meter almost immediately?
I guess they were really betting on the mix-up working, but it didn't get blocked, so... An all-or-nothing play. That throw whip is going to get punished. Forces the breaker as well. Kristen on the defensive over here.
As we go, Foxfire combo into the corner. Brilliant stuff here as well. So into the fire, and once again, Spirit Rush in the corner. Ah, nice. Party Popper as well. They're so cool. They're so neat. Double down. Oh my god.
Okay, I am gonna be real. I don't even know what hit them.
Yeah, my brain is. Yeah. Neither do I.
These things we do not.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn this into more damage. Tags into the Ari. Drop on the combo. Gives Quantum another opportunity over here with the Echo. Nice mix. It's the break as well.
Perfect timing, but the Time Wind is going to catch Kuritan there on the ground. It's going to give Joantum a little bit of time to just get a nice little combo in again. Throw out the Time Winder, try to condition as much as you possibly can. Side switch though, however, doesn't work out in their favor. Fury on the table, but Jinx is known for that crazy chip. It's not going to matter again when you're put in static. It's completely useless there. Brilliant stuff from Kuritan as we close out game one.
Seen a lot of Jinx popularity so far. I think about 3 out of 4 teams.
yeah, you know, I'm like, I'm convinced maybe I might have to dabble. We'll see.
Might have to give her a try.
Yeah, Sura gonna steal my flow again, teaming my team, potential woman.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I've got Kuriten on stream though, I'm not gonna lie, you know, biased here at work. Getting my own team on stream.
That was a great confirm as well with the sweeper into the Ahri. But over here, Bronson has an opportunity with the Echo. Turn this into damage. The breaker being held.
Brilliant work here at the moment. And once again, just holding onto the corner. And again, Ahri does really well to just condition people and pressure them in the corner as well. But the break, however, more than enough to give him a little bit of space. And Jinx now is going to really try and build that distance between them both. More than enough. The handshake tag's going to come through. But again, brilliant counter here from Kuriten into the level 2. That's going to push him all the way back into the corner here. Wow, okay. Down S2 into the level 2 once again. A happy birthday there as well. It's someone's birthday around the world, but I don't think it's Phantom's. Unbelievable stuff there from Kuriten.
Kuriten right now being really patient. Stays blocking. Like the patience and the rocket to cover, but that is going to be met with the as the 2H for Ahri.
Yes. Yeah. Indeed. That is what that is. The zap being thrown out here. Angle downwards. I forget that you can do that actually. But look at that, the side switch there. If they didn't have break, probably would have been a really solid start there for Johnson. But we are seeing that level 1 off rip consistently. And I think Kuriten has sort of been conditioned to sort of realize what is trying to go on here. Looking for that slide though to try and get in closest to Johnson. But again, Ahri, mobility all over the place at the moment.
And mobility is going to come back to bite them as they are going to get punished over here. Johnson cashing out with the Jinx setup. Kuriten still in the corner over here, going to have to block them.
I like this.
The Echo, that was
Finally.
disgusting.
Finally, this is what we've been looking to see. You know that Johnson definitely looked to get that side switch, really wanted to get that mix. That's what they wanted, that's what they were looking for. Finally, they were able to get it. Again, in a situation like that, when you can abuse the handshake tag, Timeline is going to be thrown out here to try and counteract anything, but the air throw coming out from Kuriten here. One character remaining, minigun here in the corner. Clapper being supercharged as well. That's a lot of chip damage here. Look at the combo. Great sequence here from Kuriten. And again, it's just big hitboxes that are constantly being thrown out. Johnson doesn't know how to deal with the upcoming pressure. Chip damage, handshake tag.
Yeah, you see that, the jump back as well preemptively this time. They're aware of that. They know that Johnson wants to be fishing for that. Kuriten being wise to it. Arya is going to get clipped, but the air throw is going to close that one out and send Echo into the bin, leaving only Jinx left.
You know, it's interesting because you could have one more character left and they could have almost half health bar in terms of being their health. But like, even if you have 2 characters, mentally you're probably like, I've got 2 characters, I can potentially lose 1 hit. But when you see that you have another character to go through with almost a half or even full health bar, mentally that's got to really like hit you, right? You've got to then be like, I've got to work maybe potentially 2 times harder to not get caught out by one big sort of string or one big move, let alone a super. And that's going to be, it's hard.
And yeah, we've been seeing some great stuff. I mean, that was only our 2nd set on the stream so far. And, you know, the level of play is high. Like, we're already seeing the bracket progress quite a fair bit over here. We've got some really good matches that are actually going to be coming up. Some killers going to be facing off against each other. Obviously, we've got more things coming up very soon. I was just scouring through the bracket. Sorry for the kind of gappy conversation right there for me. But yeah, man, we're seeing things progress. It's an advancing on into winners round 3.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Jinx stuff that we're seeing, man, it's really cool.
I have a feeling we'll see them quite a bit. But if you haven't already and you really want to go ahead and support this event, go ahead and click on the Matcherino Matcherino in chat, and you can go ahead and it's easy. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You just click contribute, you get yourself a code, and then you go ahead and just put a little bit towards the pot. If you haven't done it already, go and do it. Support the players, get them paid by the end of the event. And if anybody in chat is feeling generous, now is the time. Go ahead and obviously give some love to the Matcherino when you're at it. Which reminds me, I should do that myself.
I've just done it myself.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, you were saying, obviously, we are seeing quite a lot of Jinx. She is
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
a recurring
like-
character.
It's like the thing about Jinx is obviously like everyone has, you know, the same moveset, but I feel like we're seeing a lot of different personality when people are playing like their characters. Like the style and approach of the Jinxes that we've seen, despite the fact that we've seen 3 of them, all play very different from each other. Where they're all looking
Absolutely.
for different things and they're utilizing their synergies with their other characters very well. And we saw some disgusting echo mix, by the way. I know I got hit by every single one of those. If I was in that situation trying to block, I'm hit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I'm some professional player, but I'm definitely getting hit by that mix. I'm sorry, I'm not holding that block string. With the way I am now, I'm absolutely getting mixed. So yeah, respect to anyone that's able to sort of just get around that, hold that mix, and obviously punish it. But the Echo is one of those characters where if you're just not careful, if you're not watching his movements for even a second, God forbid he hits you with an overhead, you may as well say goodbye to like half your health.
It's such an interesting
that
learning
bad.
curve, isn't it? Because obviously if you come from games like Marvel, then you're very used to sort of keeping track of a lot of really chaotic things that happen on screen.
Right.
When you don't play a game like this and then you come over to it and then you're already having to track, you know, 2 characters, which one is actually tagged in, and then you have another layer added on top of that of Echo's rewind, and then having to think about that, and then you know, whether you're playing Echo or whether you're playing against him, it's kind of like something you always need to keep in mind, where it's positioned, how you can utilize it and stuff, and seeing how that develops, it just takes an insane level of focus, honestly.
Absolutely. Obviously, I don't come from a tag fighting background. This is my first tag fighter, sort of ever, really. I've obviously dabbled in a little bit of Dragon Ball Fighters, but not to the degree that I am with 2XKO. And seeing the difference between a traditional fighter or a platform fighter in comparison to what we're seeing with the craziness of this tag fighting game has been so fun for me to just learn. I've loved every single second of it, and it's been so fun. Massive thank you once again to everybody that has gone ahead and actually accepted a code. But
Yeah,
Chase
get
me.
those codes in. Get those codes in. You know, I've given us a little bump to get things started, but yeah, I've got at least 40 people in the chat right now, so I know all of these codes can be used up already. You know.
Exactly. If every single one of you in chat right now contributes with a code, I'm just saying, every single one of those codes could be claimed. 41 out of 50 left to go. Let's take a look at the bracket here once again. Dorjian takes out Junko here, 2-0 in the winner's side, obviously, of the bracket. Full Metal set to play against Hiroshino very shortly. Mystic, Smash, and Fowls, I believe, are playing their set right now. Noka actually wins his match as well over in winners round 2. I think Rashawn is set to play against Evil Lord by the looks of it, winning 2-0 over... winning 2 over Bass. Obviously we heard about what happened with Inkler. Agu Bagu Canix. Ooh, okay, interesting. Agu Bagu, again, another big name, especially on the online EU scene, who's been kind of creating waves as of late. Gorg set to play Wati Moha in the upper bracket. Let's take a look at that side, and yeah, this is going good. I'm very interested to see what that top 8 is going to look like, and sort of how we're gonna be once that's been established.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going through all this, and I think the best thing about this is like I'm going into it fairly blind because I don't know who people are playing. Like even if I recognize people in the bracket, I don't know what kind of teams that they're playing. So I'm sort of going into it with this very open mind of just being excited, like no matter what.
You know what it is? It's like I can remember certain teams. However, the problem is like I'll go back to what I said before with the meta. I have seen so much Vi, Echo, Darius, Yasuo that no matter what, I will never really remember who everyone plays until I see the teams. So I'll be oh, now I remember. But if I see another character, then my muscle memory will be like, oh, okay, now I remember what character they don't play and whatnot. So maybe that's just a me thing in terms of memory, but because of the amount of times we've seen certain characters at such a high level, it's kind of like, oh my god, I can't particularly remember every single team. I mean, look at this, man. We're seeing some of the most recent results. You just saw Set and Reset's most recent tournament. A lot of Alawi. And it's been interesting. Very, very interesting. To see a lot more of that character.
Yeah, she's
we
crazy.
have yet to see also. Yeah, she's
Honestly.
insane.
I as an Alawi player, I can safely say that. I mean, she is just ridiculous. I'm actually surprised. Like sometimes I feel like I don't see her much. Other times I feel like I'll only see her. very bizarre thing to sort of experience, because I know there are a lot of Yasuos out there. There's a lot of Vi's out there, me being one of them. There's just kind of everything. Alawi, on the other hand, when you see someone that's like truly nasty with her, it just opens your mind up to just how insane her offense can be and just how tough it is to like fight against her.
Absolutely. I ran a local yesterday, and the top 3 had Yasuo and Vi everywhere, right? And the only other person that was playing different characters was E, who was playing Darius and Illaoi. And I was like, that's a very interesting mix of characters. And I think they work well
against that, and it's he destroyed
very
me.
interesting. Very interesting mix. And I think they're very, very strong as a mix. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see for sure kind of where we go with this top 8 in just a moment. I believe we are waiting on that next game to be called up. In a
The
minute.
wait is over. We have Mystic versus Dalgian. We're going to be starting in just a moment, but I have to say, this is an insane match. Both of these players have been in a ton of top 8s, especially Mystic, turning up to these offline brackets so early on.
Oh, yes. Yes. Dogen, for those of you that don't know, insane player, right? Very good. Got, again, as Shay said, a ton of top 8s. Mystic Smash, resume speaks for herself, right? We don't really have to say too much about him. But yeah, as we said before, as Shay just said, this is going to be an absolutely insane match. 2 regular top 8ers going at it right now. It's just going to be wild. And I can't wait to see what they bring to the table.
Such as the bracket. We're going to see things up just over here in a moment. But yeah, my Jinx. Once again, we were just speaking about Alawi, weren't we?
It's crazy, right? We were just talking about this. Well, Mystic obviously opting for the Vi Jinx, the sisters combo here. Dogen going with that Echo Illaoi this time around. Interesting to see how we can get started. And Mystic already trying to start up with a little bit of set play here. The Illaoi.
Time whether he confirms straight into the Illaoi, setting up the tentacles as well. This is a good push block from Mystic, using the laser, clearing the tentacles and clipping the Illaoi, getting the confirm off it, and then setting up for more. But the S1 wake up is going to be safe.
Unbelievable. Very good stuff there as well. But again, it's got to give Dogen enough time here. And again, jump heavy. Nice stuff. What's he going to sell with those tentacles? And Dogen looking very confident right now. Here with these combos, level 1, that's going to do it. Seen that many a time before. Illaoi going to take out that first character.
He can do a lot of damage, but look at that. The overhead and Shay gets the tentacle extension. Going to relaunch over here with the 2S2. Finds the hit as well, and the tentacle is going to come through over here to let them close that one out. And that was a very dominant first round.
I agree. Fully agree. So it's interesting. Mystic couldn't really get started, which was very interesting to see, especially with a team like this, right? Switching to the Jinx though, almost. Ooh.
Making its way down to earth, but Dogen gonna find the hit. You're turning that into more with Echo switching over to the Illaoi and the extension into the setup in the corner. Yeah, Mr. Response.
Ooh, into the heavy. Nice, let's go overhead from the super tentacles as well. Really playing this into the factor here. Now Zap gonna come out, a ton of chip damage. Gonna switch into that Vi. Okay.
That was a great response from Dogen right there. Bring this into more damage with the Echo. Gets to knock down the corner, sets up the Time Winder, but the tech roll. Mystic working their way out. Gonna find the extension as well from that.
Absolutely. In the corner once again. We've seen that foot dive work out so many times. It does hit OTG.
Oh, that is so cool.
There's a lot of cool things that this team can definitely do here. And Mystic seemingly a lot more grounded in this round. Definitely really working out so well. 2 electrics back to back. Ooh.
Harry was unsuccessful. We're seeing some interesting stuff right now. I don't know what's going on. This is sick.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. There is a lot going on, and it is very cool. But that freestyle, sorry, that Fury on deck here right now for Dogen. It's not really going to matter here as well. Zap does more than enough in terms of chip damage to take the Illaoi out. It's going to be more than enough. Put him down on the back burner here, and again, Mystic Smash with a round on the board.
That he does. We're going straight into the command dash, into the throw. Gets to follow up with Jinx, gets the knockdown as well. Baiting the wake up, misses out on the punish, unfortunately for Mystic.
Does indeed.
Ooh, the parry.
Ooh. Nasty work. Again, Zap. Crater Maker? Yeah.
My lord, Echo is not getting out of that one.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, if that wasn't going to kill, then what was, right? It is a little unfortunate that he had to be put in that scenario, but again, now the Alawi, we've seen it do a lot of damage. The question is it going to be enough to take out at least 1 or 2 characters here for Mystic?
We'll have to wait and find out, as the denting blows is going to knock Dodgen over to the corner. We're going to switch back over into Jinx as well, set up the trap. I really like that. Look at the neutral being displayed as well for Mystic Smash. Just so impressive, so hard for Dodgen to find a way in, but is going to find 5M. Going to turn that into a bit more damage. Combo drop.
Ideal scenario to be in. Bionic Arm's going to miss. It's unfortunate. Dodgen's going to go ahead and play off that very nicely.
He has 3 bars of meter. This is still very, very possible. Level 1, yes, cashing out the damage. I agree with this.
Yeah, do it as much as you can now. It will help out. Oh my god! Split decision made there from Mystic Smash is gonna cost Dodgen there in that game 1, but insane play. And that Alawi putting in a lot of the work here. It is not over until it is over. First to 2 here once again until that sort of top 3. This is gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be able to run with this momentum.
Okay. Mystic Smash getting a bit of a drop over there, but is going to find another pickup. Had to break over there, try and preserve some of Echo's life, get Alawi out of here. For some of that gray life, but Mystic, once again, just completely oppressive. No break available for Dodgen, as well as we are going to see this followed up by the Jinx, going straight into the instant air super, and that is going to get followed up by the bite, and that is for Echo.
That's all she wrote. Dodgen now on the back foot. Crater Maker here once again. I love that super. It's so funny to watch. Into the party popper, and that's going to confirm it. Yeah, there's something about watching Crater Maker, knowing full well the hitbox it's just huge. It's so tall.
Just a giant pillar.
Yeah, it really is, right? And it feels like it's never ending. Anyways, beautiful assist here coming out from the Jinx here in Mystic Smash's favor. That momentum, again, was once swinging like a pendulum here, folks. But look at this.
Oh my goodness, it actually tracked both of them when it charged. He swapped over to Vi to try and bait that out and get close, I'd imagine, but worked out in Dodgen's favor. No follow-up from Mystic Smash, the push block to try and get some breathing room over here, and this is just chaotic. Great challenge, though, from Dodgen. Is going to find the hit with Echo, and this is a dangerous situation to be in if you are Mystic Smash's Vi.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to back it up here. The timeline is going to come out down S1 to set something up potentially, but the zap of the Bionic Arm there, potentially trying to just get a little bit of chip damage to compensate for obviously the Bionic Arm missing. Either that or it was a strategy there from Mystic Smash. Air grab going to do enough. Again, the get up attack, perfect timing there, and the break. Again, going to give him a lot of time to just breathe potentially there. But again, now as I say that, Mystic Smash all over this Echo at the minute here again on the wall. Set up the clapper. Again, it's this mix.
And just like that, Crater Maker, Echo is completely out of there. Dodgen now down to Alawi in the final hopes. This is that point right now for Mystic Smash. This is still very much within the realm of possibility. Alawi hits like a truck and does have resources available.
I agree with that statement. We've seen what she
Rocket punch, and the solo rocket is going to close things out for Mystic Smash, advancing them on into the 4th round for winners. Dodgen getting knocked down into the losers bracket with yet another life in the tournament, but that was some seriously good gameplay. I'd imagine they're going to be clawing their way back up.
Swimming with the sharks.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, we could potentially see a run back later, depending on how things go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we could. I genuinely do think we could. If Dodgen is able to get some momentum started, especially in that sort of lower bracket, in that losers bracket, then we may see something very, very special here soon. But looking at some of our other games here at the minute, right? Noka is set to take on Rashawn. That should be a very good watch. Been very excited to see some of that. That'll be good. Yamini obviously beating Xander, making it straight through. Oh, but as I'm being reminded at the moment here once again, Matcherino codes, ladies and gentlemen, get your Matcherino codes in. Hurry up, get them contributions going. 40 out of 50 codes remaining. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Contribute a code after you log in with an account. If you don't have an account, then you can just link a Google, a Twitch, a YouTube, or anything else that will help you help these guys out and support the series.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to see more hijinks, there's no better place to be. As we've got people like Mystic Smash in the lobby, and then we've also had Mystic Smash inspiring Maka, which, you know, to be honest, I was trying to steal Mystic's flow by playing Vijinks, but then Maka, who's like a good friend of mine, my training partner, decided to, you know, after coming back from Poland for a couple of decided to pick up Vijinks, so completely stole my flow, and meant that I had to move over to Ari Jinx instead. But, you know, I'm not complaining about getting to see people like Mystic Smash playing in this lobby, but we, again, like I sort of just said a second ago, we have an absolutely amazing match coming up, so be sure to stay tuned in, tell your friends to tune in, and contribute to the match arena. You know, we've got 40 codes left still. Insane.
We have 40 codes, only using up 10 of them. They do put an extra 25 cents into the pot. And this pot does get paid out to the players, so every bit of support. This is just a free way and free means of supporting that, and basically just keeping these things alive.
Well, looks like we're getting into it. We can hear the characters being selected in the back. It's game time here once again. Noka set to take on Rashawn, two titans here in the EU online scene. Noka most recently winning the Salt Mine series here as well, just yesterday in fact. Dominating first place here, and we are now getting into that winners round 3 here. Rashawn, Vi, Ari this time around, and we've got the Vi and Echo on the side of Noka.
Yeah, there's the counter hit. Ooh, dropped the combo. Unfortunately, the Ari is going to make contact with the Vi. I think a little bit too far out for much more of a confirm over there, but a great bait on the wake up from Rashawn.
Yes, indeed.
It's a very active, but it's also a very patient neutral. Like, both players are playing at such a high level right now. The opening hit is going to connect, and there's the break. They're playing at such a high level right now that it looks like it's really scrambly because neither of them can get a clean hit on each other. That's just how good their movement's been. Defense. That little cross under was dirty right there, Oscar.
Indeed. Taking it into the switch here, Noka. Down and out is going to be Rashawn. That Vi is going to fall. Ari is all that is left standing here at the minute. Crater Maker, tried and true, going to make it work. Their handshake tag's going to come out. But again, that nice interruption. 2L to just give him a little bit of a start here. There was Rashawn. Look at the combo into Charm. Hello. And that's going to be more than enough, I believe, to take Echo out of the equation.
Oh yeah, Echo's dead. 100%. We're down to a character apiece. No bar on the side of Rashawn. Both players without Fury. That Vi Super Assist is going to get jumped as well. And right now we're just seeing the pressure in the corner. Good defense, good patience from Noka.
We are indeed. It's about being able to be as patient as you possibly can, especially with a health deficit there. Great stuff here from Rashawn, obviously taking time to get the mix. Again, no one was home there for the close S2. But that off of the sway is going to be more than enough to take him out. Rashawn with the round on the board.
Okay, there's the counter hit. Not a drop this time. They are going to get the knockdown. You know, maybe like a quarter of Echo's health, but that is a hit confirm. Clean and simple for Noka. Taking Rashawn into the corner, keeping up the pressure, opting to hold on to the meter at the moment, forcing the break as well, charging up that Vi rocket punch. We are seeing that connect. And it is break for break right now, Oscar. These guys are fighting with just, I don't even know what to call it. They're going at it.
Insane stuff here at the minute. And again, air grab is going to come through. Delton blows to the corner here once again. Noka trying to play off of it. But again, Rashawn's going to fall out. And now happy birthday here once more. Gonna get good for the BNB here now, switching to that Echo. Go straight down here. We're gonna switch right back out over Noka again, playing 2 times assist here as well, and Vi. Mental.
That was some
Sorry, you were
really,
saying.
really good damage on the Ari. Honestly, I was just impressed that the combo looked like it was really well optimized just for the happy birthday situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Rashawn.
feel like that.
Very clean hit over here, turning this into more with Ari. Ari kind of infamous for not really doing like the hugest amount of damage, but the double ones, I'm not sure if they were able to pull it off.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's super unfortunate.
I think she just straight up couldn't kill with the level 3 over there, so it was kind of just like a, you know, level 1, try and reset the situation, pray.
Yeah, it is a little unfortunate because level 3 doesn't OTG, so you have to rely on that level 1. I don't think Foxfire does either, or at least the level 2. So it is kind of unfortunate. And as you said before, you know, Ari's got to work quite a lot to get a decent amount of damage in. Ooh.
Little drops here and there though. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite Noka.
We'll see. Getting all the way in the corner. Noka looking very confident here at the minute. And again, he's going to get the side switch here as well. Right off of the charge there from the Vi into the ground here once more. We're not going to see the Crater Maker. In fact, actually just waiting to condition Rashawn to see what he does off of the block. Miyako's going to come out at the perfect time. Then Noka make a really good use of this 2 times assist.
And that was just complete neutral control over there between Timewinder, between using the Rocket Punch and the mix itself. Noka really just clutching that one out, taking that one for themselves. But this is really back and forth. I mean, this is a very high level of play that we're seeing.
Yeah, this is good. This is the kind of thing you want to see, especially at a level like this, or at a time like this in bracket. Again, first to 2. So Noka obviously on that sort of game point wants to try and shut this down as much as you possibly can, and you can see that in the way that he's been playing as well. Very hyper aggressive, wants to try and gain as much health, or sorry, get rid of as much health as humanly possible. But again, Rashawn now level 1. Are we going to see the charge version? We are not. We're just the regular version of that level 1 again. Oh, but it's going to fail. Break's going to fail, and a great punish here from Rashawn.
Oh, got the drop, but managed to find another hit. No electric on the Vi. Movement as well from Noka, gonna find the punish, forces the break out of Rashawn. We're just seeing a really active neutral counter hit in the air. Rashawn couldn't convert that, turn that into more damage, but too far away for the Vi to pick up.
It's a little unfortunate there, but the 2H in the air 2H, more than enough for Rashawn to just go ahead and capitalize off of that damage here. And again, Timewinder is going to be thrown out. Give himself a little bit of space though. Noka, one character obviously down in that Vi. Momentum swinging between them like crazy at the minute. Electric, that's the second one. Not going to get third one off of the third. Oh! Baits the get-up attack.
Yeah, just perfect spacing, perfect patience right there from Noka. Going to take out the Ari, but this is a straight up a one-on-one with the Vi's, the Rocket Punch. Gonna come through, takes out the Ari, gets punished for it on hit. Rashawn being aware of it was already straight through there.
Absolutely.
And the jump light to secure that round as well. Rashawn taking the lead in game number 2.
Rashawn's been playing very nicely here at the moment. Foxfire going to be pushed through. Timewinder's going to come out here as well now. Handshake tag immediately. You can see the jump medium trying to come through here from Rashawn, but again, it's not going to be enough. 2 electrics, third one here, and again, great sequence. That's going to be a lot to work with here, especially when you get the electric.
Oh, the parry.
Hits.
Yeah, not going to work out. And that is going to be the life bar for Ari. Solo Vi Fury just on the horizon, literally just about to get it. It is still winnable. We all know Fury is a dangerous resource, and that was disgusting mix right there, getting turned into more damage from Rashawn. The break being held by Noka. Not really any point in using it at this point in time, and that was a great challenge as well. Forces the Fury.
Fury's been popped now here as well. Rashawn gonna get that damage boost. But again, it's about making sure you're able to use it. You can still stall out this Fury if your name is Noka. The only way to do that right now is to be as hyper-aggressive as you possibly can here. Oh my god, pop the clone there as well to extend the combo here from Noka. And here we go, the level 3 of the down S1. More than enough to get the kill here. Rashawn, unfortunately, gonna fall victim to this big fist.
That was a ridiculous combo as well, and Noka just playing out of their mind, tying things up. Now that puts Noka on step point. Sean not out of this yet.
You can never really and truly tell who is going to win an entire round or set until somebody realistically gets super started. Even then, though, Rashawn has been able to fight back. But at the minute, though, Noka looking very dominant here at the moment. And once more in the corner, going to try going for the overhead, though. But again, wasn't going to fall for it. The back throw here now. How are we going to deal with this? The get up attack's going to get rid of Vi. Again.
Oh my
Not enough,
goodness.
man. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. They're getting jumped. Great Maker. Wow.
Okay, the patience right now. Echo gonna take a couple hits. And that was a great little backdash. Gets the punish as well. Rashawn gonna turn this into more. Knockdown over here is gonna stun the super. Super Ari assist is available. May not even need it for the Vi. One hit for the Vi. We tried to parry it, but it hit Ari first, so it delayed with the timing. It messed with the timing even. That is gonna close things out right there. The Echo level 3. Ultimate parry. The tilter, as I call it.
Yeah.
Proof that the mind flies faster than
It truly is. It truly is. It's probably the best way to put it, honestly. Congratulations to Noka, obviously, for winning that game. I was going to move on over into our next round, I believe. Up next, we are looking at Xando versus Hiroshino coming up next. So that should be very, very fun to watch. Xando beating Yamini, obviously last week's winner.
Beating Yamini 2-0 as well.
Yeah, a pretty dominant fashion, all things considered. Obviously, winners quarters now.
And
winner
Hiroshino
of this
also taking out a regular Full Metal Fury 2-1.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out to Full Metal Fury, man. Awesome guy, awesome dude. Noka obviously waiting on the winner of V-Star's very own Orochi and Inkler, who is seemingly here, which is nice. Inkler beats Peepo Hold and Skyrus to then take on Orochi. Agubagu beats Lord Venom, set to take on Kuritan. Up next, obviously, in winners quarters. Oh, sorry, round... Is this... Yeah. In that round 3, sorry. I believe Mystic is still waiting on his game.
Yeah, well,
Loses,
you know what's
though.
crazy?
Oof.
It's
crazy.
so we've got Xando and Hiroshino on stream next. And the winner of these two faces Mystic in winners.
It's just insane.
Only
It's
it's
just
top
wild.
8 already. This bracket's moving fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say this bracket's moving very quickly. All things considered, we are gonna be moving on into that top 8 very, very soon. But Xando Hiroshino, as you said, set to take on the winner of this set to take on Mystic Smash. And both of these two players are very fun to watch. So this, it'll be very interesting to see who ends up winning and taking on Mystic as well for that coveted winner's spot. Just a moment, but here we go now. Teams have been selected. Jinx is out here once again, but for the first time tonight, we're seeing Yasuo.
And isn't that a crazy statement in and of itself? For the first time tonight, we're seeing Yasuo now.
I know, it's insane. Yeah, it's wild.
But Yasuo Alawi, yeah, scary team, hard-hitting team. Speaking of hard-hitting, I mean, we saw the kind of stuff that Xando was doing in our very first set of the evening. Definitely no slouch. Xando, top Guilty Gear player, coming over to 2xKO, doing the same kind of damage. Turn things off, cheeky overhead, gonna force the S1 wake up.
It's interesting to see.
Oh, the retreating guard gets the punish as well.
Nice little break here as well from Xando. Set up the clapper here as well. He's gonna throw the minigun out for a little bit of chip damage extra. They start to move all the way back here again. Alawi, big specials here, but I think overshooting there was Hiroshino. Xando's gonna catch it, but the break's now been spent. 2H, what a massive move.
That was a really good dash under as well. Okay, Zap gonna clip Alawi. Nice little shuffle forwards. We're seeing the mix. Good block as well, but only blocked for so long. Hiroshino gonna find a way to open Zando up. Turn this into more damage.
Seen level 1 to level 3.
And, yep. Most definitely, and that should be the kill. 950 HP, I think, on Jinx.
Yeah, I think so too. You'd be very right on that statement there. Again, Illaoi being thrown out here now. Bionic Arm is definitely going to hit. That's going to connect. Yasuo is almost down and out. But again, if he could just get one jump in, that would have been enough. But again, Chip. Big way to win in this game here. Tentacle being set up here from Hiroshino. Look at this.
Did you see that tiny step forward that Hiroshino did? Just so that the jump in would whiff. And then the 5M just was a clean catch right there on Santo. Opening hit here now for Zando, and this is the corner situation, definitely where they want to be the most. We've seen the kind of stuff that they're able to pull off. We could be seeing shades of the first set. A bit more right now. Hiroshino being ever so patient, not biting on any of this, just working their way out patiently.
There is a lot right now to sort of deal with here for name is Hiroshino. Getting in the corner, so much pressure to work with here. Oh, the jump in's not going to be enough. Jinx had the projectile out and ready there for Hiroshino's arrival in the air. Brilliant anti-air from them. Zando with a damn near perfect, I believe. They're able to pull this off. We'll see foot dive coming through here. Gonna confirm it with the zap. Hits OTG. Fury not going to be able to be bursted here at the minute here. Level 3 from Zando. Making it look almost flawless this round. And I don't think that's going to kill. It's not going to kill, but the Fury is almost there.
Yeah, not enough to kill. I mean, I agree with what I think Hiroshino's mindset was really like, with this much of a health loss, just hold the break until next round. You don't need to spend it on the Fury. Opted not to break over there. It's tough, isn't it? It's like being between a rock and a hard place when you're in the corner against this, because you can be patient, and Hiroshino lost to Yasuo. Not really due to them getting opened up, but just because they can't really safely work their way out.
Oh man.
Nando's checking the space, gonna nick the Illaoi, get her out of there, but we are seeing a follow-up conversion over here from Hiroshino. Turn this into a lot more damage as well. And Yasuo combos just look so sick. I just can't hit them. Like, jump back M, it did connect. We are gonna see the Gatling gun being confirmed over and shaken to high, and then that is gonna be the end of Yasuo over here. This is a final round situation in game number 1. Hiroshino, everything on the Illaoi, no break available.
Insane, right? Parry all the way through into the level 3. Parry right back. He said, "I've got that skill as well." Oh my god. He said, "I can do what you can do." That's crazy.
Oh, and Jinx is still in here. Why got taken out? This is as close as it could be. This is as close as it could be right now, Asura.
I genuinely thought for a second there that we were going to the depths of the sea, to the depths of the ocean. God, beyond forbid.
Oh, and the Yasuo is going to connect Hiroshino, closing that one out. The mental composure after getting their level, after parrying the Gatling gun, and then firing at the level 3, and then the level 3 getting parried, the composure to still make the comeback over there with Illaoi.
Hiroshino is a different type of human being. And he does it again, and it happened again! It just happened again! Once again, parried all the bullets off of the minigun here once more. Insane!
He might be Neo.
He might be. He might genuinely be. Overhead's gonna come through though. Down S1 here once again. Beautiful stuff here once more from Zando, who's really putting on a lot of the pressure here once again. Get up attack, however, from Hiroshino. Trying to really gauge some space. But we're switching to that Vi now, and the Illaoi gonna get caught off. That's one electric. Not gonna be able to chain the rest. We drop the combo, but it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's more than okay. Off the throw, we are guaranteed the OTG. And tried to go for it again. I mean, this is aura farming.
Style points at this rate. Why not just go out with a bang? Why don't you? Oh my god, man.
Zando, after losing the first game over there, holding things down.
Yeah, you cannot make this stuff up. I think that's absolutely insane here for sure, as we can currently see them moving like crazy at the moment. Clapper is going to be thrown out here as well. Once again, into that zap, and we know how much chip that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This guy is just doing it for the sake of doing it now. Parried the entire level 1, held the block string, even when the vibe came out, and is still decided, you know what, I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. Hiroshino may be losing, but my god, was it be great, because it is absolutely insane. Delton blows in the corner here, Fox.
Those are going to take them all the way to the other corner as well. And look at that. Handshake. Perfectly executed right there from Zando. Catches them on the other side. And just like that, Hiroshino now down to the Yasuo.
Exactly. Get up attack here as well. Is going to push back that Yasuo a little bit, but we know what Yasuo is able to do. It doesn't matter though. The level 3 is going to seal the deal, and Zando sends Hiroshino down to the losers bracket. Massive punch and a 1K. Oh, that's going to be enough. As Zando moves on forward into the bracket. Confirmed top 8 winner semi spot against Mystic Smash.
I believe it was Hiroshino that won game 1. No?
Oh, it was. Oh,
it was Hiroshino that won game 1.
oh, it was Hiroshino that won game 1. I'm being lied to by the scoreboard. Never mind. I'm a liar. Never mind. We are going to game 3. I'm baited. Got baited by the scoreboard hard.
Speaking of punishes, manages to find the hit. This has been back and forth between both these players, breaking the ending situation. Doesn't want to deal with any of the follow-up that's coming from Jinx. It's a smart choice. Otherwise, you kind of just sacrifice the character in the corner. But speaking of which, Zando going to pick this up. Denting blows to follow up. Okay, the combo dropped. No punish. On the 5S1. You can tell that Hiroshino just trying to get Yasuo out of here, but can't really do it safely. The parry, tries to get the dash up punish, not enough. Looked a little bit of vibe, but Zando taking out the Yasuo.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. Once again. Hiroshino. Full parry on the allowed.
I'm just not gonna get more than that.
Neither am I. Neither am I. I think it's absolutely insane.
Okay, we're seeing a little. Oh, that was such a smart handshake over there. The overhead was already commit to from Vi. You've immediately switched to focal character, and that level 3 is not going to connect.
Absolutely. Once again, though, Zando now up around again. This is set point for Vi and Jinx, the sisters duo that we have been seeing all this bracket at the moment here. And again, Hiroshino trying to stop something here at the minute. Gonna be throwing that out. Parry again, not going to be enough. You are going to waste a little bit of meter there as well for that. Nice.
Not able to get more of a follow-up. The Alawi assist coming through over here. Mixing everything up. Hiroshino finding the hit, forcing the break. Not going to get the parries on this. And that is going to be it. Yasuo.
Yeah, Alawi, though. Seen Hiroshino's Alawi put in the work a couple times in the past here at the moment. But again, it's a matter of whether or not they can even get the space to really get some hits in. And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Jinx setting up Vi. Zando looking real good into the crater maker. Beautiful stuff. Once again, half health here currently for Hiroshino.
And Hiroshino, I mean, Alawi is definitely a character that can get some good comebacks, but yeah, Zando reacting to the situation appropriately, just messing with the timing on the parries, staggering that 2L. And just like that, the super is going to come out to close out the set. Zando now advancing 2-1 on. Going to be facing Mystic Smash later on in winners round. Was it winners round 5 or in the top 8?
We're in top 8 for now, yeah.
It's time for real though.
Yeah, it's time for real.
Dude, I'm praying that someone clips the parry stuff from before. Please tell me one of you in chat has actually managed to do that.
Unfortunately, the reality is you've got to be ready for Jinx doing shoot him if you've got him into handshake tag, and the only way to reliably do that is to parry, essentially. So it's going to be something you're going to be seeing a lot more of as this game gets developed, assuming that Riot doesn't get in some.
Absolutely.
It's honestly just
can
so
wait.
sick to see. But it was like the parry back as well on the level 3. That was crazy.
Get those damn codes in, by the way. 35 codes still left to go. I'm going to stick here until we see at least 5 of these codes claimed.
Yeah, 35 of 50. We've used up 15 of them. Remember, 35 codes. Each of those codes, if you go on to Matcherino as well, if you don't have the Matcherino link, just do ! Matcherino in the chat. Come over to this website. Get yourself signed in. See more codes get used.
more.
We've got 34 of them left.
I believe in us. We've got
It's
enough.
just a free way to contribute into the pot that these players are awarded at the end of the tournament.
As a quick interlude, though, let's go and check up on the rest of the bracket. Obviously, we've got quite a lot of stacked players still left up here. We have Xando versus Mystic Smash in winner's side of top 8. Then Noka is going to be fighting one of Orochi or Inkler. Agu Bagu versus Kuriten. And then down on the loser side of the bracket, we've already got some ridiculous names. Gorg was a top 8 player in other tournaments. We've got Rimir. Daugian, who we've seen before, but again, top 8's multiple tournaments. Full Metal Fury, who top 8's tournaments as well. This match was a little bit delayed earlier, so hopefully we'll be catching that one up as possible. But then with loser side, we got Yamini from, that we saw earlier, going down to Xando, which was the winner of our last week's tournament versus Evil Lord. Armik.
It just goes to show, right? Like just how volatile things can be.
Got a duo as well.
Oh,
And
sick.
it's going to be Lord Venom, Peepo Hold. Inkler just lost to Orochi, so Orochi
Yeah.
moving forwards. Then we have
Yeah,
Demito,
Rochi taking it.
Josh,
Root.
Wadi Moha, Hiroshino, and that's it. But check back up on the Matcherino. Do we have the codes claimed? 34 still left to go, but you know what? I can't wait anymore. I'm going to go get the players started.
Appreciate that. Yeah, Che putting in a lot of work over here.
Absolutely.
To keep everything running smoothly. And yeah, I mean, the bracket has been progressing very well. We do have Orochi did take it over Inkla 2-1, knocking Inkla into the losers bracket. That means Orochi and Noka is going to be the set that we have on stream. And you know what? That's going to be sick. I don't know if I've seen Orochi play. Like, I feel like I recognize their name, but I also feel like I don't. So either way, I'm stoked to see it, because I know Inkla is a good player. Like, I've seen them play Marvel. I've seen them play this game. So and that is our top 8 qualifier. We've also got Agubagu versus Kuriten, another top 8 qualifier, and that is the winner side. And then yeah, I mean, loser side of the bracket, we have some. It's crazy, honestly. There's just so many strong players in this bracket, and I think the match between Xando and Yamini was getting knocked down what we would consider to be earlier than expected.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just as a quick update, we are going to have Asura hopping back onto commentary in just a moment. Yeah, in the meantime, I will, why not take back over? It's been a while, but, I think I can still hold my own on the mics a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, here we go. We got Agu Bagu versus Kuriten. I am very much looking forward to watching this match. Again, this is the team that I moved over to. But then on the other side, we've got Agu Bagu. And Agu Bagu has been doing really, really well in a lot of tournaments recently.
Yeah, definitely. Also color themed up.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
think.
Especially if you're playing duo with someone, there's no excuse. That's one color each.
Oh my god.
So Yasuo
Pressure is
Solo
crazy.
makes
Dropped combo. Yeah.
Okay, gonna miss the conversion. Honestly, the second that you do the up with the minigun, it's very awkward. Here we go. Umaharaga! Straight into the level 1. And now something really interesting about Double Down Jinx Ari is that obviously you get the full screen corner carry there, but if you call in Jinx and then handshake during that Ari level 1, you can run them all the way to the corner, because why not?
Yeah, why not? And over here we're seeing even more.
There we go, nice.
Overhead.
The JS2 just go out with the standing S2 button. I mean, you don't see that tool very much outside of mix-ups.
Oh, and I don't even know how that happens, but it happened and it looked sick.
Yeah, I mean, so...
Very tiny amount of health, and that is just going to be that. That is the first round going over to Kuriten.
If you hold her level 1, her S1, that super, you can make it come back to you, basically, if you force it to whiff, which can set up really interesting situations like that, you know? It's not only Echo that can combo off his level 1.
Ooh, the stray hit is gonna find its mark. Agubagu turning this into a lot more damage. You can see the tag into Yasuo. Ends it over here. Setting up the wind wall as well. The standing heavy gonna clip, but on the way down, Kuriten is gonna find the hit with Ari. Fair play. The defense was really good from Kuriten over here. Break available for Agubagu, not opting to spend it. Probably looking for the next hit. Oh my goodness.
There you go, sorry, just checking a little bit the TO action. And there it is, the 2H of the gods. I mean, people talk about... You see so many varied takes on anti-airing in this game. Some people are like, anti-airs need to be nerfed. Some people are like, anti-airs in this game suck ass. But if there's one thing that's, you know, for sure, it's that Yasuo's anti-air is insanely good.
Yeah, the one to rule them all.
There you go, the classic, the setup. Then that
Standing
charge
medium.
jumper to catch.
Agubagu, in a slightly difficult situation, has 3 bars of meter available. Ari assist. Did we call him Agubagu Mahara?
Blocking out the frame trap, using the push block and gets the air throw. Vi gonna confirm that straight into level 3. And this shouldn't be dead. Surely not.
I don't think it's dead, but it's a lot of damage. It's gonna be the next hit kills.
He gets good Oki from this as well.
Yeah.
Fury Burst made it! No! It's so awkward in the corner, but it doesn't matter. Agubagu confirming the kill.
Ready. Let's go.
Just out 1 round apiece between these two. Opening
A
up with
perfect
Jinx
example
Super.
of dealing with it. You know, because like the number one thing that you can always expect from any Jinx player with Double Down is they're going to do round start, assist, you if you got him, right? And the best way to deal with that is to rather stand on the ground and be ready to parry, but then you're kind of vulnerable to getting mixed up by the assist. Or you want to, you know, go ahead and jump forward so that you can try and avoid like all of the angles at the same time. Big comeback hit though. You have to make this count because you're already quite low on Yasuo. I'd imagine you want to get buy-in, but it doesn't matter. Gets the back throw. Cheeky.
Yeah, the throw is gonna connect. Fury available for the Vi though. If any character can do it.
Oh, the 2H. Everyone talks about Vi having really bad
Honestly,
presence, dealing
I
with
was
people in
just
the air,
gonna,
but...
I was just gonna comment on that rare footage of Vi's 2H actually going the correct way.
Another thing though is that the charged upper, right? So Vi is phenomenally good at this matchup because obviously Jinx can't use her projectiles, you know, without some real caution. And oh my god, is this dead? No, very, very close. Doesn't get the Oki off of the super. And now we're gonna see it springing back the other way. Fury Burst is almost on the table. It's a little bit longer. Okay, and now unless you kill him, 1 hit. Come on, no burst!
No burst.
Ah, unfortunate.
Did Curtin have? Do you need assist available?
No,
do,
you
don't you?
can do it at any point.
You could just do it at any point. No. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
even if
'cause you
both
can use
characters
it
are on
if
the
you can
screen.
reboot. You're right. I was trying to think of like any possible reason, but
It's just sometimes you imagine that, you know, that burst and it doesn't come out in time.
sometimes it just be like that. Look at the damage from this already.
Of course, the burst, for
Standing
sure.
Yeah, definitely had to. That was a great standing medium anti-air there from
Yeah, really
Curtin.
awkward for Ari to confirm those hits. Second you go into 2H and it's already relatively scaled, definitely rough. Oh wow, the J2H just landing. That's such a big button. Go Riot. You in here? You watching this? That's what a J2H. Maybe we need to do something about this button.
Maybe we need to talk about it.
Nice, really good sandwich pressure. Who's blocking this? Absolutely playing with Kuriten at the moment. Agubagu looking so solid.
Yeah, has a break available as well. Does get clipped on the jump though. And on the landing recovery. Curtin. Then summon up, gets the hard knockdown as well.
Oh, gonna come on to level 3. That does look like it's higher now. And Jinx is level 3, if you're not aware, does an absolute break of damage. Oh! Okay. Ari?
Yeah, I mean, that's
assist, coming
basically
clutch.
like a budget double down right there.
In the blocks. Any hit will die here. Like, that's it. For free. He's just confirming your life. That's it, right? No, yeah, absolutely no shot. It's Yasuo, baby. Agubagu looking, you know, ridiculously strong as we can, approaching set point.
Ready. Let's go.
And Kuroten started the set doing some really strong stuff, and definitely has shown, like many signs of life throughout this set. But currently, 1-0 down. Like he said, set point over to Agubagu as well. Just needs this round. We are going to see a clean confirm into Ari as well. Kuroten fighting back right now.
It's such a classic. Every time I see Kuroten get a hit like that, I'm like, okay, I need to steal whatever Kuroten does to make this work, and it just drops every time. I'm like, maybe it's not just me. Nice, what a confirm off the 5S2.
That was really cool.
Alright, Kuroten lifting it up for the first time in a little while. Yasuo landing the overhead though, that's going to be... Oh, what? I'm not sure what that was. Also just missed the JS1.
Yeah, it must have been. We're going to take over
Knockdown,
into
going
the
to
Ari.
level 1. Yeah, this is so much damage. Oh, going straight into level 3. Did this work? I imagine we would have done like low to the ground fireworks. You probably could have done double fireworks here, but...
Oh my.
Back in the Ari, that's going to be
over.
it.
Yeah, a meaty standing medium. Kuroten with a dominant round from himself. Definitely said, I am not out of this set yet.
Okay, no confirm. Let's see it. There you go. Shoot him if you got him. Handshake. What's the mix? Double overhead
Blocking the
block.
overhead.
Parried the fireball and gets the confirm off of it. Beautiful awareness from Agubagu. Nice. Got looking a little bit optimal right now. 3 bars to spend. That's a dead character.
Oh my god. That was such a cool combo.
Yeah, out here we call them staples. Right, 1 character down. Jinx has a very hard time, I feel like, in both of these matchups, so...
Yeah, honestly.
Like, I say very hard
Remember
time, by that I
alone?
mean, like, slight disadvantage, but for a privileged-ass Jinx player, that's as bad as it gets.
Fury is ticking down during all of this. Kuroten only down to the tiniest little bit of it
the
left
block.
to block on the overhead.
Ah, there's the overhead. Insane mix coming out from Agubagu, but we have 1 more shot. The parry coming out. No, the drop combo, and there's the JH hitting cross up. Ah, so
Very
close, so
unfortunate for
close.
Kuroten right there, but Agubagu with that win is going to be qualified into the top 8. Winner's side. Ready
What
to
match?
fight against the winner of Noka and Orochi. But yeah, what a match, honestly.
All right, and just before I hop us over to a break, as we all have both of our winner's side of top 8 now. We're going to be having Xander versus Mystic Smash, and then we're going to be having the winner of Noka and Orochi versus Agubagu, of course. Still got quite a lot of matches going on in the loser side of the bracket, though. Of course, I'm not going to go through everyone again, but, you know, we are moving things along nice and steadily. But if you haven't yet, we've got 29 codes left in the match arena, so be sure to claim those codes. Tales of Mr. E dropping the code. C4IQ, lots of familiar names. You'd love to see it. But yeah, so
We've got 29, yeah, 29 of them left.
so many of them. And you know, so considering that we've already got you know, less than half of the codes, less than half of the codes claimed. There you go. It's quite a high prize pool already. We got up to $230 last week with ridiculous donations. Like we had $50 from Mr. E. We had, I think it was something similar from me, and then Nibs dropping 100 out of nowhere. I don't expect to get similar numbers to that, but thank you so much, Falk, for the $10 donation. If anyone's feeling extra generous, be sure to drop a little bit of money into this match arena for our players. This is a ridiculously stacked top 8, so whoever wins this bracket 100% is going to deserve it. But with all of that said, I'm going to be heading over to a break, as we're going to be prepping for top 8, and hopefully Asura will be back by then.